Guys, today I want to share with you the information about how you can buy the right kind of devices to support your annotation in Zoom. Now, if you use a Zoom before, you would already know the sort of trouble you have with annotation when you don't have the right kind of devices. Now, typically, you activate your annotation and then you can scribble on the screen use with your mouse. And it's sort of pretty awful, you see. You try to get straight line boxes, and it is sort of not that easy. Now, Zoom provide you with some of the tool to do those things, so you can do like straight boxes and things like that. So that is fine. But if you are going to use the freehand drawing, it's pretty difficult to get things done in a proper way, and it is a bit slow. Yeah, but the tool can help you. Now you can use the smart pen. So you can do stuff like that and it will straighten the thing up for you, okay? Yeah, so you can use the smart pen. So try to draw a circle, then it do a good job for you. So that is fine. But if you want to write your letters, for example, like A, B, now that is going to be difficult. It's slow. Now F, it's not a natural and it is slow. Now, so if you want to do it well, what you need to have is an active touch screen and a digital pen that will go with it. All right, so what could be the cheapest way to go about it? You can get the Surface Pro 5, which is an old laptop. Now, the Microsoft Surface series are actually very, very good. Now, you can go for a Surface 5, which is fairly old, but it is pretty good. Now, what I see here when I search on eBay, I get a Surface Pro 7 at the moment. So the Surface 5 is a bit older. See, now here you have, for example, this one is only 200 something. Now you see, it's a bit old. The keyboard is sort of a bit worn out. But for the Surface Pro, you have to start at the minimum at the Surface Pro 5. Because before that, the older one, they really have problems. I don't like the Surface Pro 7 because some of the students got them and they heat up quickly, so I don't feel good about that either. And the Surface Pro 5, 6 and 7, the design is exactly the same, so you might as well go for the Surface Pro 5, which is the cheapest, and it will do the job well. Now, if you want to, you can go for the Surface Pro 8, and that one is a new generation, and this is so much better. And of course, the new generation, so the price is higher. So let's have a look. Here you see they want like 899 for a Surface Pro 8, and you don't see many of them on sale because they belong to the new generation. So 899. So the Surface Pro 5, is fine. What I tend to do is to get a Surface Pro 5 and I buy a brand new keyboard for it, and that's it. So together it looks pretty good. Then you will need a Surface Pro pen. So Surface Pro pen, and just say genuine, the real Microsoft stuff. Don't get those like fake one. Now see, so here you have a brand new one for $53. and you have a genuine, like pre-owned second-hand for 49. Yeah. Yep, so that is a sort of price. So around 350 for a Surface Pro, and about $50 for a pen can give you a system that give you the active touch screen, and you can write on the screen in a natural way. Now I'm going to give you a bit of a demonstration on how it works. So I'm going to join in through another device. So this is a Surface Pro pad that I use for writing. Okay, now I'm going to write something and see what happened. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now you see the name showing up. Now I need to hide the names of the annotators. So I hide the name of the annotators. Okay, now try again. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's really quick and it's so natural because you rest your palm on the screen and you write it just like you write on paper. Now I can draw things like a circle very quickly, and it is much easier. Yep, something like that. Triangle. Yep, so you can do it a lot quicker, and you use the natural hand action that you normally use for using a pen to draw and write, letters and all that kind of thing. So you can circle, and all that kind of thing. You can say underline, the line you want and stuff like that. Now, so yeah, it is much better this way. Now, what is the alternative? Now, the alternative is you get an iPad Pro. Now, the iPad Pro is going to be a lot more expensive, even if you go for the old model, so Gen 2, which is a very old one, right? The price is still about 500, and then you buy a pen. Now, a pen for it, a second-hand one, is probably not a good idea, because the Apple Pencil tend to break fairly quickly. So okay, I search for an Apple Pencil. Now there we are. This is an Apple Pencil, but the cheap price is a fake one. It's not a real one. Now a real one, 69, and that is brand new. Yeah, so the price has come down. This is the old model, so $69. So you're looking at about 500 something plus 60 something. So you'll be looking at about 550 to 650. So if you go for an old iPad Pro and a pen, you can do that as well. But if you use an iPad and a pen, what it means is that you have to use it as a second thing. Zoom run very poorly on the iPad. You can use it just for annotation, for drawing. But if you use the iPad Pro as the main thing to run Zoom, it's really bad. You would need to have a proper computer, a laptop, as the main device. Then you use the iPad just for writing. So you have to use two devices. If you use a Surface Pro, then you need only one. It runs Windows, and Zoom run best on Windows. And so one single device, and you can do everything. The normal Zoom, and then the annotation or the writing as well. Okay, so guys, the cheapest option is to go for the Surface Pro, and if you don't mind spend a bit more, go for the Surface Pro 8. And if you really have money prepared to spend 2,000, then you can buy the brand new Surface Pro probably 9 or 10, by now.